아니 얘가 저를 들고 계속 보는 거예요.
저기 지금 초록색 의자는 원래 이제 관객이 들어온 건 앉을 수 있는 자리였고.
This video has no subtitles, but that's okay. We know exactly what's going on. We know exactly what they're saying. This video is deep into our intestines. So I'm sure we're all fine without subtitles. Before I continue with why I'm posting this video, I would like to take this moment to thank the Jikookers. I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. On behalf of Jikook, I would like to say thank you so much for always calling them fan service. Thank you so much for always hating on their bond. Thank you so much for saying everything they do is company content. I would like to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Because if it weren't for you saying that Jikook is not real, that they are fan service, then we would have never gotten this. We would have never gotten this. You think that they would have admitted to the hickey if people would just buy it? No. But they know that the fandom is homophobic. South Korea is homophobic. We are surrounded by aunties who would rather Jimin and JK are with other people. So no matter what they do, they will get away with it. So Jikookers, thank you so much. Because Jikook continue to get away with everything. GC of Tokyo exists. It's there. Shouting, screaming to the world that we are gay for each other. But you call it fan service. And so nothing happens. You call them fan service, and that's how they were able to enlist together. That's how they were able to do, are you sure, just the two of them, even though RM and V were available? Because they're going to be called fan service at the end of the day. That's how JK sacked on Jimin's here. We saw it on HD. We saw the saliva string, but they got away with it. Because why? Fan service. Jimin can try to kiss JK every day, every video, every memories, but nothing's gonna happen. Why? Because they're fan service. Jimin can keep telling us that JK comes to his room at night, but nothing's gonna happen because they're fan service. So, Jikookers, thank you so much. Honestly, I am so grateful for your antiness. Even Jikook are grateful for your antiness because they can hide in plain sight. They can do anything, kiss on stage, and you guys will still say fan service, and they'll get away with it at this point. So, thank you. So I recently did a video about why Jikook cannot be real because of the things Jikook do in front of V. And this is one of those instances because this is V right here smiling like, oh yeah, his boyfriend is talking to Jimin about how Jimin bait him last night. They were drinking, just the two of them. He left a hickey in JK's neck, and V is just like us. V is us. Like, if you are watching this video with a big smile on your face, just like, oh, these two, oh my God, these two, that's V. V was like, oh my God, these two, man, these two. Because Jin is not us, because Jin is not buying this. Jin is like, oh, please, who are you lying to? Say it's for the fans, but don't lie to us. Lie to the fans, but don't lie to us, please. Bitch, please. That's Jin. But V is like, these two, man. V is us. So we cannot be reacting like this if JK was the boyfriend. So let's just dead your ship because it's dead. So moving on. If you are not a child, shipping two grown adults, then you should be able to know the difference between a bite mark and a hickey. The simple way to put it is that a bite mark normally has teeth and a hickey is like a bruise. And that's what JK had. That there in his neck. That right there is a bruise, which means it was a hickey. And we got the context. JK was carrying Jimin in his arms. Bridal carry. It was a bridal carry. Something he's done, like, we've seen it a million times. He does it all the time. All the damn time. He's always carrying Jimin. He may carry a few members here and there, but Jimin is the one JK carries the most. So it's safe to assume that this is what they were doing when they were drinking. And JK goes round and round and he's like, put me down, babe. Put me down. And then JK is like, no, I'm not going to put you down. And then Jimin's like, I'm going to bite you. Think I'm not going to bite you? But then JK is like, I'm not going to put you down. And then Jimin goes and tries to bite him, but ends up kissing him on the neck and leaving a hickey. Sorry, I got carried away. I apologize. So this is how JK was holding Jimin, and that's how Jimin kissed his neck and left Hickey there. Coincidentally, where JK's mole is. So I'll do with that one, you. This is my favorite Jikook bridal curry. It is the best, not just because it's just like so cute, because they're always cute, but also because this was such made the take cookers so mad, and that was so satisfying to watch them just cry and moan and cry on the timeline. You know what I mean? They were so sad and devastated, and some of them just wanted to, like, you know, end themselves, because that's how they are. They ship take cook so hard that sometimes they want to unalive themselves. So that was very satisfying for me to see. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of you can relate. And then it was shoved again in their faces when recently we got the memories and we got this moment in HD. I love this moment. This is my favorite Jikook curry. I adore them, and I adore this moment so much. So Hickey Gate is one of Jikooka's favorite moments, and a lot of people started to believe in them as a couple because of this moment. It is definitely one for the books. It's always top 3. If you ask a Jikooka to list their favorite Jikook moments, this moment is gonna be like up there, top 3. And I honestly see why. Wait, no, this moment. Sorry, I love that bridal curry so much. I got carried away again. But yeah, this moment is everything. Hickey Gate is amazing and incredible, and it's just a lot of people, this is why they believe in Jikook, and I cannot blame them. I cannot blame them one bit, because this moment here is everything. And for people to watch this clip and still decide that you know, Jikook are not a couple, I don't know what to tell you, unless of course you believe they're fan service, because as long as you keep lying to yourself that everything they do is for the company, then you're never gonna believe that anything they do is real, and you're never gonna believe that, you know, JK is not as closest to your fave as you want him to be. So anyway, that's it. I love Hickey Gate so much, and I know a lot of you love it as much as I do. So once more, again, before I leave, take cookers, thank you so much for always calling Jikook fan service, because they will continue to give us much more, especially once they finish serving. They're gonna be unhinged, and we're gonna get even more moments, and they're gonna get away with all of them, because you guys are so dumb. So thank you so much. Hickey Gate for the win.